Hey everybody on YouTube, nice to see you again. We are back with our daily nSights DeFi Trader update. Doug, I tell you what, every day we get a little bit closer.
I tell you, that is the truth, guys. So today, this has been a good week, actually. I think we started off a little rough with programmers and thinking, but I tell you, the programmers actually really stepped up. And so let's go over some things. We're actually going to do a couple of cool things here on screen here in a minute, but buying and selling are working. We'll be testing this weekend, making sure all the numbers are correct. The cell, being able to combine multiple cells, have them sell as one cell is working. We'll be testing the average profit on those and making sure our numbers are correct this weekend. Trading View, we are working and starting to work on trying to get the actual dots onto Trading View where you bought and sold, and get our whales onto Trading View. So that may do away with our charts and everything will be on Trading View. We're working on that right now. We've been working on the free and paid offers, fixing what shows and that flow. We talked about that a little bit yesterday. They worked on that some more last night. Mapping, we're doing what's called mapping the trades. They're still working on some mapping, and that's going very, very well. Wallet addresses. When we do an order entry, you may see that here in a minute, heads up. When we do an order entry, at the bottom of the order entry page or the block that pops up, the pop-up, we're making sure that we insert the wallet address that you are trading from. That is almost done. Live and test mode. There was an issue with test mode coming up. And if you were trading live and you didn't know you were still in test mode, you could lose your money. So we are forcing that to live only and getting rid of test mode. The P&L, I'm going to show you something in the P&L today that is very cool. And the wallet scanning, because there's so many wallets that we're going to be doing, the wallet scanning is a little bit slow right now. We're working on the scripts for the wallet scanning to speed that up, and that will be that's a big deal, but it shouldn't be too hard for us to do. This weekend, most of us will be working on reflection, making sure reflection is showing correctly. Break-even points, we need to test break-even points. And again, we're going to test buy and sell through the weekend. But what we're testing now is not whether it's working or not. It's all working. What we're testing now is the numbers, making sure all the numbers are correct and making sure we're seeing what we should be seeing. And there's parts of printout. So every block on the site, we're going to be going through and doing a final test. Keyword there was final, to just make sure all the numbers in what we set for our dream targets and what we have in our wallets in terms of profits and things are all correct. We will be also just changing a few words here and there, like entry. What was the word that you read today, Deb?
Entry.
Order entry.
Oh, entry. Yes, yes, yes. The spelling. Oh, thank you for noting that because I didn't get that on that list. I saw it and then I was working anyway. Yes, thank you. Entry, Entery. And we've looked at that 1,000 times and we've clicked on that button 1,000 times.
Isn't that the truth? And I think your mind doesn't see it because you think you're reading it correctly.
You know what it is. It's the order entry, yeah.
That's it. That's all it is. All right. Well, let's play. You guys ready to play a little bit?
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to share my screen. Share screen. All right. See my screen, Deb?
I see it. I see it.
All right, I'm going to do this first. Now, you guys can't do this yet, but I can. So sorry. I am connected to my MetaMask wallet. I'm going to connect here, MetaMask.
Might be a good idea for you to mention those ticks that they might be seeing, that the every hour ticks on
These
there.
down here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll go through those. Thank you.
Okay.
Remind me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're connected to the wallet. I'm going to hit limit order here. Now, it's not really a limit order, but that's the button. My BNB is showing, my nSights is showing. I'm going to go here 0.00. Let's do 42 because that's a unique number for me. Okay, I'm going to hit submit order. Comes over here. Bam, confirm. Now let's watch. Now this terminology that's going to pop up here is one of the things that we're fixing. Also, it says your stake order has been done. I don't know where they got that from.
I think it was unstake.
Unstaked, staked, unstaked. There it is, unstaked. But the trade went through, and we're going to go over here to order entries or order listing. Just now, there it is. Okay. Boom, beautiful. Okay. And if I look at this number here, 109, okay, I'm going to go, let's see here. Let's go here. Go here. Open a new window. Here we are from my wallet. Okay. And,
100.
yeah, the transaction's gone through. Let's go to my wallet. Let's see. nSights 100. Okay. So we have the 100 here. Okay. So it went all the way through. Now back. It should match. Well, for some reason, this one did. All the rest of them matched perfect. This is what we're testing this weekend.
This was one of the issues we turned in today, Doug.
Mm-hmm.
This was the second issue after we found this one already, where it's different on the order page than it is on the actual trades page and the actual trade. What I wanted to see is which one was correct. And so I'm glad you pulled up your wallet so I can see that, except for this one seems backward to the first one we saw.
It is. And so it is. No. Okay. Anyways, guys, that is the stuff that we're testing. The trade's going all the way through. I'm also going to do a sell here now. These are setting negative, but it doesn't matter. This is small amounts for testing. I'm going to hit sell now. It'll pull up. It has nSights in place. And let's make sure. Okay. I'm selling. This is the stuff that we're testing. I'm going to sell the 90, 95.99. Sell now. 95.99. Submit order. Tells me what this is important. You are an 8% loss on that trade, and there's going to be a 10% with the fee. It tells me all of that. I'm going to confirm that.
Isn't that nice though? If you're using nSights, before you hit that sell button, you'll see where you truly are, you guys, instead of just assuming you're fine, you're in profit.
Yes.
Or yeah, I just love that.
Yeah, trying to figure it out in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that's going to be very important. And we just confirmed that. It'll go through here in a second now. That's very important on things that like 1.43% in profit. Okay. You think you're in profit, and when it comes out, you're actually not. So very, very important to be able to see those things.
And important to remember that you don't have to press that button after you see those numbers. You can say, oh, maybe I'll wait. Maybe now's not a great time to sell, right?
100% profit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that went through, we're seeing trades go through. We're seeing the numbers. Everything's looking great there. When we do the tracking, the stats, and we're able to, and I won't do this part right now. Bring up NSI. The server is running really slow. They're working on the scripts. That's why things are going very slow right now. We might not be able to show you everything I want, but the multiple cells are working. So that's going great. Now let's go back to what Deb was asking, and this may take a second to see this. Hang on. Again, the scripts are very, very slow right now.
Doug, will you copy after the call? Will you send me your wallet address so that I can? Oh, never mind. I can find it.
No, I can send it to you.
Trades. I just want to. I just want to make sure I have the details right behind those two trades.
Yeah. Come on. And we were going over this with the boss just before we got on the call. We're looking at the CPU usage on the server and the amount it's going through. Server's reading 100% right now on CPU. And so it's really being hammered with the scripts. And so we know that that's going to be a big task on Monday, but they know exactly what they need to do on that. But the key was to get all the functionality working and then begin to clean up and refine that. We've been working on it a little bit throughout the week as I've been talking to you guys about that. But right now, it definitely is an issue that we need to resolve. All right. Come on. Get out there. All right, you're going to force me to do this. Well, I may not be able to show you your dots. Let's take any questions that we might have while that is coming up here. And so what we're looking at, guys, here we go. Finally, look at that. I began to talk about something else. I knew that would psych it out. And it was like, oh man, he's going to talk about something else. All right. So Deb, you were asking about these dashes.
Yeah, just want to make sure people understand what they're seeing now, because this is new from the last time.
Yeah. So before we would see just nothing, or we'd actually have this candle here at 20, now 23, 20. We still got gaps, but we had really bigger gaps. These are actual time periods that there was no trade during for NSI, which is different than what you see on PooCoin, because if you go to PooCoin, they have candles all through here that aren't real. They're backfilling the information to create fake candles in the range that the market moved. But for me as a trader, right as it stands right now, I want to know if I'm getting ready to get into the market that there hasn't been any trades. We may look at that a couple of different ways. The other thing that we're going to be testing this weekend is, even though we didn't have trades during this time, BNB is going up and down. Did the market actually shift without any trades in nSights, or out without any trades buy or sell for nSights? Did the market shift because of BNB? And if it did, then we need to track that. So I'm working on that this weekend, but as it stands right now, we have the placeholders showing that there was no trades during that period. Okay.
I love that. I think it's really important, and it would be great to, wouldn't it be great to have a second line that just lines out the BNB as we're looking at the dashes there, showing we didn't have any trades? Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me see if I have this still. I wanted to show you guys this. I don't know if I still have it. I did it before the computer crashed, and I think I've lost it. Yeah, I did it before the computer crashed, so I don't have it. But probably tomorrow, what I'll show you guys, if I can get a chance to get it done again, is I overlaid BNB to NSI, and I overlaid the market movement. Really, 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 really interesting stuff that I'll be able to show you guys tomorrow. And how tomorrow we'll look at, and Deb, please remind me if I forget. Tomorrow we'll look at how one of these coins or tokens, NSI or BNB, is a front runner for the other. Okay, really, really, really good information.
All right, and just to clarify, so for those of you on YouTube, we do a Saturday morning call for our digibot and future nSights traders. And so that's the training he's talking about, that he wants to show that overlay.
Oh, it's way cool. So I'll do that for tomorrow. That'll be part of the lesson tomorrow. But guys, we're on track. I'm thinking that we're getting closer and closer to be able to nail down a date. We get through this weekend, test the numbers. That's the most important thing, because we're trading real money, is that our numbers are correct. And we see that. I don't see really anything holding us back anymore. So
excellent. Now, Dale wants to know, what is volume telling us on this chart?
Volume is the actual volume that's coming through for NSI. So and we can see when volume drops off. We can see when volume comes in. I don't know if they are separating the buy-sell volume correctly yet. In fact, that is something that I need to put on my list for this weekend. Hang on, I'm going to make a little note. Buy-sell volume. Because I don't know. I know that boss knows unbelievably how to calculate buy-sell volume, because we did do it in Digi, right? But I don't know if they've got it right yet on these charts. So I don't know if this is really all buy volume. I don't think so. I think some of this has got to be sell volume also. So I don't think it's completely right yet.
Is TradingView allowing us to see your delta indicator yet?
Not yet,
okay.
But we will be able to put our own indicators on these charts. So, but it's a different language. It's called PineScript. None of our programmers program in PineScript, but it's a really, really basic, easy language. Brendan and I go in and build and modify indicators all the time. So they'll be able to pick up PineScript real easily. So
excellent.
So anyways, but yeah, it's here. Again, I just don't think it's being broken out. So. All right. Any other questions?
Looks like one more might have come in.
Are you guys getting excited? Man, it's close. And I think, so many people, try to trade, guys. And I've been looking at other bots, the bots where you have to develop all kinds of stuff and do all kinds of things with. And I look at what we're building, and when we get into the actual grid models, we're calling them grid for right now, you've got to come up with a name this weekend. Anybody have a cool name other than grid? Because they're really not grids. Grids are designed to trade at certain intervals, either ranges or time. We're not doing that. We're going to do barriers. We're going to do volume indicators. We're going to do indicator trading in some kind of range model, but it's not really a grid as people define a grid. So if anybody comes up with a cool name, let me know. I'd love to hear, what you guys think. So that would be, maybe we can come up with something unique that kind of describes that. Deb was trying to get me to do something around my surfing background, because it really is like surfing the market. But I still haven't been able to come up with a cool word for it. So
Ooh, that's cool. Jeff Simpson has Encompass. Encompass. Encompass trading.
I like that. That's possible. I can see the compass on the background of the eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Encompass. Okay, we'll see what else we come up with. Maybe maybe we can do a small reward for the one that comes up with the right name.
I like it. All right, it looks like that is all of the questions. Step
All right,
ladders.
guys.
Step ladders.
Step ladders.
Yeah, Jim or Jemmy says step ladders out on YouTube. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it too. So guys, I know it's been a long week. I'm just excited that, we're finally at a point where we really see this thing crystallizing and coming together. And I can't wait until we all can get on and actually begin to trade and make money in the DeFi space. And then again, for the Digi folks, we'll be talking about the same kind of grids and stuff, tying these two pieces of software together in a very, very powerful way to, I think, increase our income. So I know to increase our incomes. We will change our financial lives, even though it may not seem possible to a lot of people out there. It is possible. You will do it. So, all right. That's all I got. Deb,
Excellent.
thank you.
Thank you, Doug.
And everybody out there, thank you guys. Have a great, safe weekend. If you're on Saturday's call, we'll see you tomorrow.
Otherwise, we'll see you Monday at 11 a.m.